This is 7 National News, and in our top story, under the patronage of the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the UAE Space Agency will launch its official strategy and operational plan this week in Abu Dhabi on the 25th of May. According to news agency WAM, the official launch event will showcase the aims of the strategy and the plan, which are to strengthen the foundations of the space sector and work towards creating a developed and integrated industry that will enable the UAE to become one of the leading countries in space science exploration. The UAE Space Agency launch will also include a focus on the agency's mission, values and priorities for the future. The 5th Global Space and Satellite Forum will begin the following day on May the 26th and will outline the importance of investment in space education and how it can support the growth of the industry and national security. The agency will also launch a space museum at the forum, which looks to enhance knowledge and understanding of the industry. As a part of GSSF, the MBRSC will run a competition to conduct scientific research and a comprehensive study in designing and implementing state-of-the-art applications for the use of Earth observation images acquired by Dubai Sat-2. The Emirates Red Crescent Authority has distributed 1,225 tonnes of foodstuff to those in need in Yemen under the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Other ships carrying 4,000 tonnes of petroleum products also arrived in Aden in order to help operate hospitals in the country, whose medical services have deteriorated due to a lack of fuel. Earlier in May, the ERC dispatched 850 tonnes of relief materials, including 650 tonnes of foodstuff and 180 tonnes of medicines and medical supplies. The ERC said that the delivery of aid to those affected in Yemen represents a major challenge for aid workers and medical teams that deal with life-saving operations, noting that the aid distribution takes place in coordination and cooperation with regional and international humanitarian organisations currently operating in the country. The government of Dubai's Legal Affairs Department has launched smart services which are accessible via smart devices. The move is in line with the directives of the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, which is to shift services provided by the various government departments to smart services. It is also in line with the Dubai Plan 2021. Dr. Loe Mohammed Belhoul, the Director General of the Government of Dubai Legal Affairs Department, was quoted as saying that we are fully confident that the newly developed smart services will provide users with an efficient, fast and interactive method of communication. The department shall continue to foster innovation by implementing new initiatives and strategies as they evolve and transition into a completely smart government within a smart city by utilising all the latest technologies. Dr. Belhoul further explained that the department can benefit and take advantage of the latest technologies and smart solutions in order to meet the growing need for the quick turnaround of services provided to all government agencies, advocates, legal consultants and the public at any time, anywhere. The opportunities and potential in the UAE ensure the country's ability to make a qualitative leap in education and advance to top positions globally. That's according to Hussein bin Ibrahim Al Hamadi, the Minister of Education. He added that this was in line with the UAE's commitments to sustainability in education and the sector's changes beyond 2015. In a statement on the sidelines of the World Education Forum, which concluded on Friday in South Korea, the minister said that the UAE's vision for education provides for sustainable development in the next 15 years and seeks to build the skills necessary for the 21st century. The minister also affirmed that the UAE is committed to providing compulsory quality basic education for all boys and girls by 2030 and to enable all the elderly to acquire basic reading and writing skills while continuing to provide the best education for youths based on equal opportunity and gender equality. The four-day World Education Forum brought together the global education community, including government ministers from more than 100 countries, non-governmental organisations, as well as youth groups. Motorists are to face a 200 dirham fine and vehicle confiscation for 7 days if their tyres are in poor condition. The Abu Dhabi Traffic and Patrols Directorate has intensified its campaign on main motorways by checking vehicles off the back of an increasing number of accidents caused by tyres bursting due to the heat this time of year. According to the Directorate, the campaign is focused on Al Ain and Al Ghabia in the western region, where most accidents have been reported. 5,176 vehicles with worn-out tyres were reported in the area during the first quarter of this year. Major Salah Abdullah Al-Hamari, the chief of the Al Ain traffic section, stated that the awareness campaign aims at educating motorists on the need to check their vehicles' tyres regularly and change them if used for extended periods of time, particularly when on the road for long drives during the summer months. He also warned motorists against using substandard, faulty or worn-out tyres in order to avoid being fined. The Roads and Transport Authority has announced that it is on target to deliver 900 kilometres of cycle paths by 2020, with interlinked community tracks as a key part of the project. Nasser Abu Shahab, the RTA's Executive Director for Strategic Transport Planning, was quoted as saying that the Dubai Bicycle Master Plan has a vision for an extensive bikeway network, and this will include several residential areas. Cycle paths connecting communities to beaches, malls and parks, as well as to metro and tram stations, will include the Jumeirah area and along the tram route in Dubai Marina and Al Sufur this year. There are also plans for routes to Al Barsha to connect flats and villas with Mall of the Emirates, as well as Sharaf DG metro station. Mr. Shahab added that the aim is to encourage cycling in residential areas by promoting a safe environment and to also motivate people to use neighbourhood paths. The RTA has already constructed over 150 kilometres of paths to promote cycling as a hobby. And roads worth 49 million dirhams have been planned for Sharjah, which will connect the Sharjah industrial area with the Sharjah Dade and the Emirates roads, according to a senior official. Yusuf Al-Sawahi, the chairman of the Sharjah Roads and Transport Authority, was quoted as saying that the 300-day project is aimed at boosting the infrastructure of the Emirate in view of the ongoing economic boom. He revealed that staff engineering and technical teams have completed some 5% of the projects put in place since February this year, adding that as per the set plan, a number of major roads, each 10 kilometres long and 7.3 metres wide, are to be built. Al-Suwahi added that 22 side parking lots will also be set up, as well as for public transport buses, and that the project is to be completed at the beginning of December this year. And finally, looking to other news now, the colourful Russian extravaganza, Yarmaka la Russ, was celebrated in Dubai today, offering scores of visitors a taste of the traditional Soviet-era life, while showcasing Russian flair through a vivid spectrum of food, music, literature and crafts. Organisers attending the event said that Yarmaka la Russ is being celebrated to capture some of the familiar sights of old Russian life in a light-hearted manner that offers entertainment, shopping and culinary options for everyone. Describing the event as a big hit among the local residents, the event organisers added that Yarmaka la Russ is a massive attraction for audiences and enables many shoppers nearby to explore a little bit of history and culture in an extremely fun setting. Stating that the event is held on the last 3 Saturdays of May this year, Organisers said that the Russian flair offers visitors a unique experience. You can taste authentic Russian cuisines in a family-friendly environment, brought to life through authentic-looking backdrops, roving musicians and Russian folk dances. Talking about some works being showcased during the event, the organisers said that iconic Russian symbols such as the Red Square, home to a historic Yarmaka, flagship buildings including the former State Duma, now the Historical Museum and the Gum Trading House are being recreated for visitors to get a taste of Russia in Dubai.
DXV Production is currently helping Wafi Shop to organize the Russian section of Taste of Wafi, which is happening every Saturday. So Wafi obviously prides their Russian clientele, and they'd like to do something which activates something for the Russian community in Dubai and the rest of the UAE. So we've been called to kind of create something which addresses those demographics and psychographics, and therefore we've put together a lot of the vendors that exist in the UAE and would like to further broadcast their services to both Russian-speaking and non-Russian-speaking clientele. They also want to promote, obviously, that there are new Russian brands in the UAE. So we've brought them all here to Yarmaka to exhibit their goods. Thankfully, there's been a lot of good response from the Russian community. They've been speaking about it to each other. We've actually had a lot of people who want to come, even though they know some of the shops are here, they've never really found where they might be located in Dubai or the rest of the UAE. And obviously, Wafi provides a perfect platform to know about new brands.
We are glad to have such Russian activations in UAE in general, because we do have lots of companies who are doing or production or food or clothes or like us as a school. So we are very happy to be a participant of this particular event, Yarmaka, because we can get a lot of our crowd, and we are more than 400,000 Russian speaking in UAE already. So it's really great value for us to participate, to meet new clients, because what we got to know that yes, many people knows about us, but so many they don't. So we're getting to know them here on this Yarmaka event.